For me, I didn't really know anybody who had cancer. It was kind of weird to feel isolated like that, I think.
I went to a support group thinking I'd find some answers, and I just found more people with the same questions as me, and I didn't want to deal with their questions. You know, my questions were my own.
I remember one of my daughters said, "Who's going to walk me down the aisle?"
It was devastating for me to imagine that my children would grow up without a mother. And it was very hard to know how to talk about it with them.
I remember my son lives in Virginia, and at the time his son was 6 years old. So he sat down and says, "Grandma just got some very unsettling news. She has a disease." And little Max was just starting in the 1st grade, and he says, "Oh no, Dad, she doesn't have swine flu, does she?" Which was kind of some comic relief for my son. You know?
Cancer is so devastating that a lot of people don't know how to handle it. And I've had friends of mine who literally, they couldn't communicate with me anymore. But I had to understand from their side how hard it is.
You can't get involved in other people's arguments and other people's fights. You know, that whole thing of don't sweat the small stuff.
After you've been to the diagnosis, it's all small stuff.
Yeah.
It really is. It's all small stuff.
Don't let things break you. Don't let cancer or chemotherapy or anything take that away from you. You know, believe in your own strength.